Long ago, before the rivers learned to whisper and the trees grew old, there was a village called Umuaja, hidden between 7 hills and 3 forests. The people of Umuaja were known for one thing, yam. It was said, if you have no yam, you have no name. But in those early days, the yams never grew well. The harvests were poor. The people argued, cooked their yams at random, and gave no thanks to the gods. Hunger came like a thief, and peace left the village. One day, the wise King Usain called his council together. He wore a cap made from a lion's skull, and a short sword at his waist. The gods are angry, he said. We must honor the yam. From this day, no one shall eat it before the blessing. We will hold a festival for the first harvest. Let the people sing, dance, and thank the land. He sent for Ekpitan, the village announcer. On a bright Tuesday morning, as the market square buzzed with life, Ekpitan walked through the stalls, striking his iron gong. 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 Yam eaters, yam planters, hear the voice of the king. The new Yam Festival is here. This coming Saturday, the gods shall smile. Let no one, man or woman, cook yam before that day, or your barn shall cry dry. The people clapped and shouted with joy. Children ran, singing. No yam in the pot, till the gods are hot. The yam is the king of the farm, said one farmer. And the king must not be eaten in the dark, replied another. Preparations for festival was all week, the villagers danced with collars. The women and their daughters brought out animal hides, tying them around their waists. Their chests were bare except for bras, painted with white chalk. From ankles to knees, their legs jingled with bangles, and the soles of their feet glowed with red and yellow turmeric dye. The men and boys tied skins around their waists too. Their bare chests were painted with white chalk in strong lines. They practiced their dances, sang, and wrestled. Old Mama Ibi painted her granddaughter's arms and said, when the drum speaks, the heart follows. And when the yam is sweet, the dance is sweeter, the girl replied, giggling. On the festival day, the sun rose slowly, touching every rooftop with gold. Drums echoed from the forest as people gathered at the village square. Smoke from cooking fires curled into the sky. At the front stood Mama Abibi, the leader of the women, her voice deep and strong. She led the dance around the square. The women followed, hips swinging like palm leaves in the wind. They sang. Yam of our fathers, food of our strength. Grow like the palm tree, fall like the moon. Children clapped. Men smiled and tapped their feet. Then came the king. King Yusang, dressed in fine cloth, stepped forward. On his head, the lion's skull cap shone. His sword glinted in the sun. He lifted the first yam, dug fresh from the ground, still wet with morning dew. A king without yam is like a river without water, he said. Today, the land has spoken. The gods have answered. Let the people eat. At the feast ground was so much of joy. Fires burned all around as yam pottage bubbled in pots. Palm wine flowed, and boys wrestled near the square. The women danced again, this time with their daughters forming a second line behind them. A child who dances well is the pride of her mother, said Mama Yuko. And a yam well cooked is the glory of the home, laughed another. As night fell, torches lit the square, and elders told old stories. The moon watched from above. And so it was. From that day, Umuaja held the new Yam Festival every year. No one touched the yam before the king's blessing. And every year, the yams grew fatter, the barns fuller, and the hearts happier. Even today, if you visit Umuaja when the yam leaves turn yellow, you will hear the drums and see the dancers. And you will remember. Before you eat the yam, thank the earth. Before you thank the earth, praise the gods. And before all things, dance. As night fell, the village square shone with firelight. Elders told tales, and the youth sang songs under the stars. A village that forgets its festival forgets its soul. In Umuaja, the yam is not just food. It is the pride of the farmer, the gift of the earth. And so, the new Yam Festival ended, but the joy stayed in the hearts of all until the next harvest moon. For more interesting stories, please subscribe to African Folktales and to like and comment your thoughts as well.